Hi everyone, we're back for part 2 of Roxy's Journal of Stitchery and still doing the prep. I just wanted to cover in this one a variety of my paper pages that I'm adding to the journal. So I did say in part 1 that I would like mine to be a mixture of the stitch box and paper, because when I go away I don't just embroider, I do mixed media or collage, and for me I thought if I'm away for the weekend it's easy to just take one little book. So here is a little envelope that Lily gave me, and I'm just covering it over with a bit of material which is from the sheet that I used in one of my tags from my partner, who was putting this sheet at the op shop, and I quite fancied the material and I went, oh, I'll have that. And covering over all of the bits and pieces on this envelope just to make it a bit more pretty, covering over those bits of ripped paper. And also I do cover the other side as well, but I'm not showing that before I've covered it because it had addresses on it. So there's my little envelope all ready and finished, ready to be put into this junk journal embroidery journal. And I had to say to Rachel, I never follow the rules. I always end up doing something backwards. And I've raced into getting my book ready and started and thoroughly enjoying it. And of course, Rachel's saying, well, we're not going to actually sew the book till the very end. So I'm going backwards as usual. That's just how it goes. Anyway, so I'm putting on a little tab on the back so I can sew this into my signature. This is a bit of satin and just using a bit of fabric fix to put that in. Now that little bit of satin will be easy to put in to the spine and to put something even on the other side of it as well. So they're the little bits I've already got, and I have some printouts. I've got a little bit of manuscript, so I've folded that in half. That is an old antique map of Melbourne I've got. A couple of my printables from that was making gel prints, round gel prints. I've stuck some little pockets inside those. I've added an envelope on the other side of that, so that'll be sewn down the middle, and the envelope is not joined. I've got this bit of, it's a painted collage that I did that I was thinking of putting in. I've sewn down the sides to make that a little pocket, the manuscript, and what I've got is a couple of doilies that I'll tea dye and put in, and this is what I'm going to use as my backing to put my blocks onto. So I'm just measuring up one of the pages. Now the pages are all different sizes, and the most important thing is that nothing is outside of the border of the actual cover, but these are all inside the cover. So I'm just now measuring up, seeing what size so this will be in the signature, which is what my block will be stuck to. So Rachel was talking about making the blocks out and separate and then putting them into the journal. So this is how it will go when the signature's done. Now I'm just having a look. It's 24 centimetres by 18 centimetres. So that makes each page roughly 12 by 20 by 18. I've decided that that is going to need too much work to get it to fit because it's just too long. The collage is right out the outside. So I've discarded that idea for now. So this is at the moment looking like one signature in my little journal, but anything can change. It doesn't have to stay the same, of course. So now I can kind of discard those for the time being and work on getting my sheets. This is an tatty old sheet that I've just cut up. So it's nothing special, it's just a bit raggy, but it doesn't matter because it'll be hidden under the blocks. So one of these was a little bit shorter than the others, somehow that happened. So what I've done is measured the minimal amount that I will need for a block. So my blocks are not going to be massive by the look of it. Even though I thought I was making a relatively, well, medium, but, you know, chunky sort of journal, 15 by 11 centimetres is what each block will be. So it's not really huge. Yeah, so that's how that's where I've got to anyway with mine. So I'll come back with part 3 with some tea stained stuff and all my other yummy goodies, and maybe I will have finished a bit more of my signatures, and then I'm ready to start. Woohoo! Seems like Rachel's doing one Wednesday, so we're already getting our first block already. We've come forward. That's fun. All right, well, that's my signature, one signature. I'll be doing 2 or 3, not sure. I'll have to work on that tomorrow, and thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed that, and see you in the next one. And I'll be doing quite a bit with some lace and things and showing you what I'm going to use. Bye for now.